Howdy, y'all. It's Stained Texas here, back with CK3 and the Sweden campaign to unite the North Sea Kingdom. We are back, having essentially got, I think, everything that we... Ooh, no, that's not correct. Everything that we need in the Scandinavian region to actually secure... Yeah, yep. All that, all the way down there. Okay, yeah. So we do have the requisite Scandinavian lands. We have about 3 more wars until we can get the Heartlands. However, we also need to actually get the Kingdom of England under our control. And the only way to do that is to keep warring. And in order to keep warring... yeah. We're just gonna take all of that. Yeah, it's gonna be great, I promise. So, in order to keep warring, we just gotta declare war. That's kind of how it works, right? Our armies are massive as the preeminent northern power. I don't think there is any other force currently even remotely near us that can oppose us unless they start mass allying each other. With the Carlings so utterly fractured, Italy doing actually pretty well for itself, all things considered. Byzantines far too far down south. The various... Ooh, Abbasid collapse. I didn't even realize. War is broken out. Oh, good. Well, it's going to immediately end. That's kind of... That's just kind of sad. Okay. Well... I guess there are more. I don't actually need all these troops, and they do cost me too much money. So we're just gonna take... You are going to go down south to deal with the rebels. These upstart peasants who think that they can ask for things like reasonable living standards. Psh. Psh. Why, I never. The gall. Certainly, such insolent fools will be given the fate they deserve, an axe to the throat. Ay, ay, ay. It is very easy to be evil in this game. Not that necessarily it's evil per se, I mean... Is rebellion just? There is the question. There's the question I will posit to the 3 of you who watch this particular channel. Is rebellion just in the context of a medieval society? Certainly, the kings and the queens do not think so. But so it is, I suppose. Anyways, on that note, we're just gonna ignore the implications of that. And we're just gonna take all this land for ourselves. It's gonna be great, guys. I promise. I promise. Yeah, you take that. In fact, not only should you just take that, you should actually just straight leave a besieging thing there so we can besiege even more land. Oh, right. I already won, so I guess I don't need that particular army up then. You know, in a way... Hello. Am I dying? need to reduce my stress level, apparently. Or I will die. Will die young. We're just gonna let them train me. Then we're gonna... I am zealous, right? So, something I can do is execute heretics. Yay! There's nothing quite as relaxing as murdering heretics. And on this day, he lit the fire, he sat back at a big mug of ale, and just watched, listening to the screams. Alright, he doesn't get any, he only gets stress benefits from Alright. Health is still poor, because he is old still. It's not going to change. You are a fornicator. That's hopefully not going to be too much of a problem. Which one are you? Oh. Has anyone? Oh, okay. Whatever then. You think you can stop me? It's fine too. Oh, I won. He won. I won. I won anyways. They were so bad. I won anyways. That's something. Interesting. Someone's trying to kill me. Let's see what we can... We already have them on disrupt schemes, but we can appoint... I don't want to piss off them when I'm so close to dying. I want them to have that that boost. What's the Borough of Grimsby? Borough of Grimsby. Yeah, okay, yeah, take it. Sure. I'll punish the guilty or something. Guilty of barely anything I say. Honestly, you can't have just a little bit of fun without someone declaring you a heretic and then killing you or some shenanigans. Now, I know that for the most part in this campaign, the person who, does the actual punishment was me. So I don't really have much of a leg to stand on in terms of the moral high ground, the proverbial moral high ground. But I will still claim it, if only for my own self-satisfaction. And, as king, I get to do that. That's the right that I have. That is the right of a man who knows what he wants and has the power to do something about it. Anyways, that was a just tasty chunk of land. Which brings us one step closer to uniting England. Also, since I'm, not actually... Let's see if we can't... Yeah, let's get a rally point over here. Yeah. I want to be able to raise some of my armies on this island here. I should have done that earlier. A lot less money, you have more time. You have more time with the supplies that you have. All around, it's a good idea. Speaking of... Oh, no, I already have a truce with them. Okay, well... I don't dislike you, You seem fine, but I'm still gonna take your land. In fact, I dare say I demand your land. There is no request in this particular conversation. This is me taking your stuff and you doing literally nothing about it because I'm just that much more powerful than you. Mm-hmm. It's a real shame how that works. Nice and quick. All the way up here at Hadrian's Wall. You know what? I will become a drunkard. I'm old enough for that. Bjorn II is old enough to be a drunkard. A lacquered, even. I don't want to... He's gonna need concubines when I get to him, because obviously we're not getting very fruitful anything out of that. Also, we're gonna get some Norsemen over here to handle some of the land that we just yoinked. Some good and righteous Norsemen. Let's try and save them. I did it. I saved the crew. Bjorn is a man of honor, and he's a hero, frankly. They should write more sagas about him. He's pretty cool like that, you know? He's pretty cool like that. Oh my god, I should just... I died! Okay, well, let's finish up this battle here. Yep. Okay, Hadrian's Wall. It's a good province. You get it. You get the province, friend. Alrighty. So. Okie dokie. First off, the important thing is that we must raise a rune stone in honor of our late father, Bjorn. Bjorn, grandson of Bjorn, who is also the father of Bjorn. Trying to reorganize the council. We do have a brief period where the opinion of our predecessor is going to really help us. And then shit's going to get wild. We need to very quickly build up prestige so we can get that nice bonus. Another thing we can do, and to do that, to build up that prestige, we may as well make some titles. This will give us quick and easy prestige. It'll allow us to organize our lands just a wee bit better. And honestly, those two things are the only things that I really need out of this. But even if that's all I get, it's still the best thing ever. Where is... I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Where's the extra Oh! Of course. No. I don't have any family to give this to. But we may as well, right? I mean, I'm getting penalties I can't really afford to eat at this current moment. Where's the last bit of land that I apparently have that I don't want? Let's see here. Oh, seriously? Seriously? Where is it? Oh. What's this nonsense? I definitely don't want this. I can barely defend it against the south. Heck no. Someone else can deal with that nonsense. Alright, we're going to continue to get some prestige. Remember, folks, prestige is pretty much always a good thing. I think we may even have the take duchy. Nope, we don't have that yet. What can we do? Not that. That's not what we can do. What are our requirements for the North Sea Kingdom? Where does the line... Okay, we have all the way down. It's really only this last chunk here. The most annoying chunk. Good. Great, even. Here, I'm going to ransom you back. And then I'm going to attack you. Yes. I still have plenty of men as my successor. So I should be fine. Oh, good. I'm going to have a kid. That's good. I was going to probably have to start looking for concubines sooner rather than later. Yeah. Where's my prestige going to? That's the question. Well, they messed up. The counselor messed up, as is expected, frankly, of the counselor. Never doing anything right. Silly counselor. You're way more dangerous. Domestic affairs, you're going to make sure that everything's nice and stable for the reign of Bjorn III. Who I expect to actually be long enough, if things go well, to actually create the High Seas Kingdoms. Yes, his name will be Bjorn. Yep, he's Bjorn. He's Bjorn the Fourth. It'll be just a family of Bjorns. Yes. Oh, the legacy of Bjorn. So many Bjorns. Bjorn. Bjorn. What does this belong to? Oh, East. Whatever. That word. Whatever. You know what it is. You know what I'm talking about. You think I don't see you back there? Knowing more about language than me? Well, I never. Alright. Here. Congrats. You get to own that. Isn't that good? I think it's good. I think it's great, even. Okay. Yep. Less direct vassals is generally good. If only because direct vassals tend to do things like rebel. It's easier to control fewer people, as it were. There you go. I need to get to illustrious so that I can. But let's make everyone like me by holding a great plot. We can secure our rule. For Odin! Yes! More Nightlands. Oh, I get Reckless. Good. Is that good? Probably not. Probably not. It's actually a little bit frightening to know that this man is so... He's brave, he's content, and he's patient. Actually, all things considered, he doesn't seem like that bad of a ruler. Like, he seems like the kind of dude you can trust to not blow things up. Yeah, we're going to get a good physician. Because there's no reason not to do that. We're going to impress the nobility. Because we desperately need their, we definitely need to maintain control. It looks like that's doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well. What faction? These are all peasant factions, so they're barely worth mentioning. All right, are you converting? Because when you're not converting, you should be converting. The sooner we ensure that the Norse faith does not fall to the Catholics, and indeed reverts back some Catholics, the sooner we can be secure against potential future reprisal. Fortunately, the Christians are doing terribly, and the border gore that seems to pervade this game is doing its thing. Oh my goodness, just look at this mess. It's almost pretty, really. Khazaria's beefy, and the Byzantine Empire isn't doing half bad, actually. It's kicked the crud out of Bulgaria, that's for sure. They might actually be a credible force in the future. Lotharingia not only still exists, but is actually pretty strong. I think it... Oh, yeah, so it's actually the Frisian kingdom that appeared earlier. They just claimed Lotharingia as their own. This fascinating anomaly I love this happened. It's a real shame that I have to go and eat this up, because I just like the aesthetic of this. The idea that there's a kingdom that's based along the channel is just really interesting to me. From a purely just looking at fun map stuff perspective, I guess. It's also to be considered that after we can secure the North Sea Kingdom, if we want to do something else after that, because we're getting close-ish to our goal there. Once we take these two provinces, we'll actually be able to form England, because that should be enough to form it. And then we'll just have to wait for 30 years, and then that's it. We keep the lands that we have for 30 years, and we get the North Sea Kingdom. That's pretty great, actually. But, yeah. I think we should consider securing the British Isles and Iceland and these things, and basically just sort of consolidating all of this, and maybe that'll be the end of our campaign. But we'll have to see. However, until next time, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And, yeah, hope you have a good time.